This is LJ Marketing Group, and by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly the best secrets for a real estate agent to implement for growing your brand and to make more money, get more listings, get more closings. We're going to go ahead and cover these topics here: GMB, Google My Business, social secrets, pro, ads and lander, and rank for free on Google. So these are the topics. If you see me looking down, that is what I'm looking at, because I want to make sure I keep everything nice and tightly packed. This is exciting. This is a really good opportunity for anyone. This knowledge will definitely, even if you take one thing away from this few minutes that you've invested in learning something, if you learn one thing, and if it gets you one closing, one listing, it will be worth the few minutes. Okay, so are you tired of calling for sale by owner listings just in trying to get them to agree to a contract just so you can get another listing? Look, believe me, I've been there. I've seen it firsthand. I have a cousin who's a broker. My mother is a real estate agent, and for years now. And I have nephews who are, and more cousins who are in the business, who are real estate agents. So believe me, matter of fact, my wife is in the process of getting her license. It's just so profitable. So that is my experience. So I have seen firsthand what being a real estate agent and matching it with the marketing strategies, see what works, what doesn't work, testing different things out. And again, everything's a learning process. So if you want to make more money, definitely implementing these secrets, committing to this will definitely change your brand, and you'll be able to make more money. And obviously more money equates to a different lifestyle, all those good things. So what are your goals? Are your goals to 5x your commissions, monthly commissions? Absolutely. Then this is definitely the way. Nobody will argue with this for sure. If you implement that, you may know some of these secrets already. It's just you haven't taken action. So I'm here to make sure that you are aware of these and how these different key secrets can really have an impact. Now, my mom, as I mentioned, is a real estate agent, and I learned a lot by seeing what she was doing. I started in the marketing business first, and then she became a real estate agent. And so I asked her, I said, how are you getting these listings? How are you getting these closings? And she told me, well, my broker, when people call the office, and she wasn't sure we're still not sure how he markets. It's pretty much, walk in, or whoever finds them, however way, and they divvy up the leads. I said, okay. So she said, but there's a way that I can get leads a lot faster. And she contacts a few different lead agencies, and they sell her leads. And some charge her 30, 35, 40% for a commission for the actual listing. So when it closes, she has to pay that large amount, but she's super happy to do it because without it, she wouldn't have gotten the listing in the first place. So I said, wait a minute, really, Mom? What are the lead agencies doing to get those leads? Let's cut out the middleman. And so that's what we figured out. I reverse engineered exactly what the lead agencies are doing, and come to find out they aren't doing much. Something very simple. And if you want to become your own lead agency, no doubt this will change the trajectory of your career. Absolutely. Without having to pay 30, 40% to a lead agency, and then X amount of percent to your broker with his broker or her broker fees. Look, you're coming away with, some money. Obviously, you're making money, but come on, let's cut down on these fees to the lead agencies. So, this is definitely a good way to make more money, obviously. So the first thing we're going to talk about, again, is the Google My Business GMB. Okay, so what that is obviously owned by Google. And when you go and search nail salon near me, hair salon near me, restaurant near me, and you see the different thumbnails that come up on a map on the top, that's called Google My Business accounts. Those are businesses that have set up Google My Business's accounts. Okay, It's a completely free service that Google offers. For now, it's free. They are talking about starting to charge anyone to create an account with a Google My Business. But good thing is, if you go and get in now, it'll be completely free. And with a personal website, you'll be able to go and create a Google My Business account, link your website to it. And now when people go and type in real estate agent near me, your thumbnail will show up. And without going into the technical issue, the technical background on how that all works, let's just keep it simple. You show up and voila, you get somebody that clicks and says, okay, let me call. They show up, they go to your website because that's where it directs them to, because you have your website linked to it. And then they obviously contact you via email, phone, whatever it is that they prefer to contact you. So that is the gist of how it works. Now, if you want to see it in action, I'm going to go ahead and splice in a quick video over the shoulder of me showing you some information on a Google My Business account, my Google My Business account, so you can see how it looks and how it works when you have it all set up. Welcome to my GMB, my Google My Business. This is what it looks like when you have your account. You can see here you have the different locations. You're going to want to put as many locations as you possibly can. So let's just look at this location here. And again, the way it works is you have location. We're looking at the Orlando, Florida Mall location here. And anyone within this vicinity and they type in web designer, marketing, anything my business related, I should show up. So that is how it works. So again, let's take a look at this map. I'm sorry about that. So you see, this is the area. So if you're in this area, you're gonna see this thumbnail come up, and this is the GMB, the Google My Business. This is the beauty of it. This is the power of it. Okay, so quickly, and besides that, you can have your photos, your videos. You want to have specific, you see right here, I have a video about black hat SEO and stuff like that. So you want to talk about your business. The beautiful thing is you can use these videos on different platforms, your LinkedIn, your TikTok. You can see these are TikTok videos and whatnot. And you just repost these videos on all your platforms. And GMB is a part of this routine, your social media platform. So let's quickly take a look at the what it looks like for your customers that are looking for you. Okay, so right here, we're looking at website design marketing services, Florida. And you can see here that LGM Marketing Group is right there on the map. And you can see that we're in the map pack. You can see here, the first result says ad. That means somebody's paying money. But you can see that I am not paying any money. I do not have the word AD next to my GMB. So it shows that what I'm doing. As a matter of fact, I have 2 locations, 2 listings, 2 results when you search for Google My Business. And this is when you search for marketing services in my area in the state of Florida, you can see that LGM Marketing Group. And that is the power of this. Please do not sleep on this. This is absolutely for free for now. Google is talking about starting to charge people who are using this service right now. And whoever has a Google GMB account, they will be grandfathered in. So just even if you don't plan on using it, I would highly recommend creating an account and parking it, because you will be getting a free account for life. So you see how the Google My Business, you have it set up. You can have different locations, so that the more locations, the better, because when somebody is in this town and you have a thumbnail with a verified Google My Business listing there, you'll show up. Now, if you have another listing, as you've seen, I have several listings, and you have another listing across town, with somebody next to that listing, they type in real estate agent near me, and you will show up. And so again, the beauty of it is, in your case, obviously you would target keywords like real estate agent, realtor, homes for sale, so on and so forth. So now, and there's little, again, without going into the technical issue, the secrets behind it, there's ways to kind of manipulate all that good stuff. So, but if you notice, I have two listings, right, that showed up when I typed in marketing agency or website design near me, right? I had two. That's because I have they work independently from each other. So one, Google registered, so it's gonna and then it showed another one because it shows they work independently. So I literally have two of the top three results. And that's that. The very top one, as you saw, it says ad. So somebody's paying for that. Somebody's paying top dollar to show up at number one, and I'm not paying a single penny to show up on that map pack twice. Okay, so you can see the power of this beautiful tool, this marketing tool. So, to earn more money, you need to have exposure. When somebody's hot, ready to get your service, and they go into Google and says, I really need a real estate agent, or I need to find a home, and they type that into Google, and you show up, real estate agent near me, and you show up, that's a hot lead. They're not waiting for next month, next year to buy a house. They need to look at houses today, tomorrow, this weekend, and you show up, that's a hot lead, you're ready to convert, and now you didn't pay a single penny for that lead. That's the power of Google My Business. And with a personal website, you'll be able to take advantage of this. Every professional, every pro, every high-end real estate agent, this is going to be taking advantage of these tools. At the end of this video, I'm going to go ahead and throw in another video of me looking at some real estate agents that are taking advantage of this down in Miami, and I'll show you kind of the ins and outs of how is it that the ranking factors and stuff. So if you want to stay for that extra bonus information, by all means. Hey, more knowledge is power. And so, again, with a personal website, and now I've mentioned personal website a few times, and I do want to mention with a personal website, it's no longer expensive. Now, yes, most website design companies are still charging a lot of money because they can get away with it. But the thing is that now we have new software that we don't have to code websites from the ground up. We can eliminate a lot of the coding because of themed templates that are already pre-coded, and that we can reuse all this information in the back end, and it cuts down on the time. So because of that, we can save time on creating a website. We do not have to pay employees as much time to create a website. So in turn, it costs the website design company less to make, and then the savings should be turned around to the client. A lot of people are not doing that, but here at LGM Marketing Group, don't you worry. Our prices are the investment that you have to make, and getting a personal website is absolutely the best. I guarantee it in the market. So because we are implementing this new software, and we are also giving the savings to our clients, which I haven't seen anyone else do. So again, as I was saying, every professional, every real estate agent, every realtor, every broker that wants to really take advantage of these marketing secrets and propel themselves to number one or to the top 1%, you've got to be doing these things. Go and ask the top real estate agents in your county, what are they doing? And no doubt they have a personal website, they have a GMB, they have all of this set up. And again, it's not a secret anymore. You know about it. So also, let's go on to the next one. Social media. Now, we all know we should be posting, and it's free marketing, and I get it. It's very difficult to keep up with it. But one little secret that I want to mention about that is that, it doesn't have to be that difficult. You can reuse the same post for all the social media platforms, and then if you make a post on Facebook, you can just reuse it and post the same thing on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, whatever else you want to do, your GMB. I do recommend doing that. But if you are just going to go and use one platform, that's fine. Because a lot of times people have difficulties posting. Just keep it to one. And I do recommend using YouTube, because YouTube, you'll be able, Google owns YouTube. And the whole point of us building a following is because we want to get more clients. We want to build a brand. We want to convert, get more closings, get more listings. So with YouTube, the competition is a whole lot less than what you see in Facebook. You type in real estate agent in Facebook, you're going to get a long list, right, of real estate agents. But you go to YouTube and it's not near as much. And the beautiful thing about it is that Google will integrate YouTube and Google search. So in other words, if somebody goes onto Google and they search for luxury home listing in Miami, New York, whatever state, and you have a video on YouTube titled that, you have a good chance of showing up. You're not competing against so many. And the secret that I want to share also with social is that you can go, it doesn't even have to be your listing. Go talk to a high-end real estate agent that has a $1.2 million listing. Say, hey, I want to offer free marketing. I have a YouTube channel. Let me go take a tour, a quick video of the listing if it's unoccupied, and I'm going to throw it on the YouTube channel, and it's free marketing. Hopefully we can get somebody to buy it. Right? And you don't make any other promises. More than likely, you're gonna say, of course, free marketing. I want to sell that $1.2 million listing before my contract's up. Yeah, go ahead and do it. Now you do that a few times, and you now name luxury listing or luxury apartment in Miami. And now you're telling the algorithm, and you put a link to your website on that listing. You're telling the Google algorithm, hey, your website is all about luxury listings in that town, condos on the water in that town. So you're manipulating the algorithm. Of course, this is all completely white hat, which means in the marketing industry is completely legal. So okay. And also with social, I do recommend being personal. Personal, you can talk about, hey, look, this is my favorite cup of coffee I'm having this morning. Doesn't have to always be about a listing. Keep it personal, build a connection. People are going to love it. Look at the super popular real estate agents that are on YouTube. Are they only showing their listings? Absolutely not. They're talking about the struggles. They're talking about the deals that fell through. They're talking about the outfit that they're wearing. But that's the key. Okay, so moving on. Another thing, the best part about social is the Facebook, Instagram ads. Now that all the ad platforms, all the social media platforms have different ad options. But I highly recommend Facebook and Instagram. They're integrated. They're owned by Facebook, right? So the way it works is you create an ad and it's highly targeted. You can pick a demographic, a location, income. Let me give you a perfect example. You target people 65 and up in New York City or in Canada, and you run an ad saying, are you tired of the snow, the cold? You want to enjoy your retired life if you're in Florida or warmer climate area. Do you want to enjoy your retirement here in this area, or look at these great deals that we have? And you show a listing. You show a listing, something on the water, or something that's just, something nice. And now you have snowbirds. Now you target snowbirds or maybe possible snowbirds in New York or in Canada, and you're showing them what you have to offer in your state. Or you can target renters in a specific area, people that are 25 to 35 that are renting, that live in this certain area. You can geo-target, put a geo-fence around your ad, and now you are highly targeting people that will be most responsive, and that is the power of social media marketing and ads. So that is what I really like social for. So a matter of fact, I'm gonna go and show you a quick video of me and analyzing an ad, so that way you can see the demographics and pay attention at the cost. The cost for 21 cents, 20 cents, 25 cents for every click. That's the price. That's the investment. So you mean to tell me 25 cents per person that saw the ad, who showed interest enough to click on the ad? You cannot beat those prices. So I'm going to go ahead and splice in a video right now so you can take a look at the power of social media ads. And again, the important thing about the ad is you have the ad, the lander on your personal website, and then the call to action, which is contact you, email, phone, whatever. All right, check this out. We're looking at the back end of Facebook and Instagram ads. If you've never seen this, and this is not what I'm boosting ads is something different. Okay, this is an actual ad campaign, just so you can get a feel for it. Here, it was 19 cents cost per click for this ad that I managed. $65 was the total spent, and it got 344 clicks. And you can see here, the daily budget was $10. This was a simple ad to get some recognition, some eyeballs to a brand. And so here you can see all this information. Now, it got 7,948 impressions, meaning that's how many people actually saw it. Now, the reach is 6,311. So that is unique views to the actual ad. So you can see here that there were some people that actually saw the ad more than once. So with frequency 1.26. So you can see that this analytic that social media, Facebook, Instagram are providing is highly in depth. Let's go a little step further. You can see here in this analytic, you can look at the dates. You can see it did not run for very long. You can see here that the demographics, and you can see the targeting, the mobile, the desktop, and you can the countries, region. This is definitely a very in-depth targeting, and I'm going to show you something else. All this targeting is you can change this. You can actually filter stuff out. So let's just say you want to target snowbirds in a certain area. So you can target 55 to 64 or 64 and up. You can target 65 and up. You can see here and then if you leave it broad, like this ad was left broad, and it breaks down the demographics for you. So you can see here that the CTR stands for click-through rate. So the click-through rate is 6. You can see here I had this ad had a lot of success with 65 and up because the click-through rate was the highest with them, with that demographic. It reached 810. It ended up costing me, cost per click was 16 cents. But every demographic has a different cost per click. So just because it was more popular in a certain demographic doesn't mean that it's going to be more cost effective. It just it could be that demographic just costs more money. And typically people who have disposable income are a higher, they cost more. The ads cost more for you to show those ads. But that's a whole nother story. Just wanted to show you this. So for instance, I just want to give you this information. You can actually, again, you can target the age, the sex, the location. So snowbird, you can do, again, 65 and up in Canada, in New York. And you can target specific income ranges. So the targeting is really, really in-depth, highly targeted when it comes to Facebook and Instagram. It is very, very powerful tool when you're trying to market your services to a specific type of person that would be more apt to buy your services or buy a home in this case. So again, this is much different than putting your face on a billboard, because how many people are going to look at that and not even care? How many people that are 16, 17, 5 years old that don't even care about buying a home? Now, if you could just have an ad that is targeted to a specific again, if it's snowbirds or if it's people who are renting homes in a specific area. You know, if you're a real estate agent in New York or in Miami and you want to offer your services to people who are renting to get them out of rental properties, you want to offer a first time home buyer deal. That is an extremely good idea. You can target renters that are between the ages of, I don't know, 25 and 35, and run an ad saying, hey, I'm a real estate agent. I have some first time home buyer information deals and some really good deals for affordable homes in this area. And the rest is history. So again, do not let this opportunity pass you by, because look at the cost for these ads. It is extremely reasonable. And again, this is not boosting your ad. That's different. So you see the power of a social media or Facebook, Instagram marketing campaign, how you can highly target customers. If you're not ready for that, that's fine. But again, it works really well with a personal website, because you drive the traffic from the ad over to the lander on your website. And on the lander on your website, you pretty much convince them to call you to get more information on whatever your ad was about. If you were talking about a property on the land, on the lake, on a beach, or whatever it is, you have the picture of the listing and you say, hey, for more information, call me. That's it. Nice and simple. You don't keep it simple. All right. So, and again, this ad will work for you 24/7. Having a personal website will be marketing for you. It's like having a personal marketer for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, without having to pay, somebody to, a salary to do this. Now, Zillow, according to Zillow, the average home sale price in the United States is $293,349. So 3% of that is $8,800.47. After broker fees, what are you left with? Depending on what your deal is. But let's just say, for argument's sake, you're walking away with, I don't know, $5,000, $6,000. Okay, so with that type of income for the average listing, or closing, should I say, with that type of commission check, are you going to be able to, have a better life if you're able to get a few of those extra than what you currently have a month? Absolutely. If you can go in and implement these secrets, this will definitely change the way your career is. Now, again, no matter where you're at in your career as a real estate agent, whether you're doing one closing a month or one closing a year, implementing these secrets will help you. This is not going to hurt you. So again, and the ads not only will work for social, and I mentioned social media like Instagram and Facebook because how good they convert, but and because of the investment. The investment is a lot more affordable versus Google, but the lead agencies are using Google. They're using Google to get their leads. And we know that, as we mentioned, you're walking away with $6,000 on average in that sale, with that commission check. But now the lead agencies come, taking maybe $2,500, $3,000 per, right? So now they are finding it profitable. That's why they're running the ads on Google. Go check on Google right now. Homes for sale in your town. Look at the top results. Click on them and see, are they, lead agencies? Now, more than likely, they're lead agencies. And this is their tactic is, you know what? I'll pay Google $1,000 for every conversion, for every one that converts. Let's just say, they pay their $1,000 to Google. Now they're getting $2,500 from the real estate agent that did all the work, did the closing, and the real estate agent is happy because they made their commission. 6,000 minus 2,500. 30, so they walk away with 3,500. They're happy, and then the lead agency is happy because all they did was create an ad, and they walked away with 2,500. You see how that works? That Go and check. That's how they're getting their leads. And a lot of them are really good with making it look like it's a legitimate broker firm, but when you really dig deep, it's not. It's a lead agency. So now, and that's, again, how the ads work. That's the power of the ads. You run those ads on Google, and then they click through. They get on a lander where you finish it's called a sales funnel. I'm giving you a little bit more in depth in the secrets here. So it's called a sales funnel. You get the ad, the lander. On the lander, you finish. It's called the video sales letter, or short form advertorial, or long form advertorial. You decide the strategy. For real estate agents, I feel that VSL is the best strategy, but you do what you want. Again, there are no certainties. It's just you need to test. In marketing, you need to test. And again, I can give you my opinion. I think a video sales letter is what will convert best. And so you go and you lead them from the ad, whether it be on Google or on social media, to the actual VSL, video sales letter. And that's where it's a short video, short little paragraph of you pretty much saying, hey, this is what I offer. This is what I you're enticing them to contact you. Now they contact you, and the rest is history. You get your listing, or what have you, or you show them homes. So that's the strategy that the lead agencies are using, and so that's why I say just cut them out. Cut them out. You run the ad. But again, everybody's in their different, everyone is in a different time frame of their career, part of their career. So, if you don't want to run ads just yet, you just want to start off with a GMB, by all means. But again, we also the pro, again, we're going back to pros. What are the pros doing? The pros in your area, are they implementing these ads? Are they implementing ads on social and on search on Google? I'm sure. So, okay, so now ads. We spoke about ads. You see how it works with the Google ads, with YouTube ads you can run. You can run ads on Instagram. You can run ads on Facebook. So you get the feel of how the lead agencies are doing it. You get your personal website, get that all set up. You create a lander within your website, nice and simple, short form. It's kind of like a ClickFunnels kind of a deal. And then what you do is you run your ad and you funnel the sales funnel, the clients through your sales funnel. So it takes them to the lander, then the call to action, which is to contact you. So how much of an investment do you think you would be willing to invest in a personal website? Because that's all these things we spoke about are absolutely free, right? I'm sorry. Well, you're not, obviously the ads, you're going to have to pay for it. But for the GMB, the social, the posting, the actual lander, all of those things are going to be included in your website, or it's going to take time for you to dedicate into your personal social media marketing. So, but what would you invest in the actual build of the website? Now, are you going to be, and let's talk numbers. We said that about $6,000 after broker fees is what the average commission should be for a home for sale in the United States. So, with that being said, if you implement these, are you going to get one listing a year, one closing, one commission out of it, $6,000? Are you committed to do all these things? You should be able to get a whole lot. You should be able to get one a year. Absolutely. So are you willing to invest maybe half of a commission that you would get? So what did we say? It's about $6,000. So are you going to be willing to invest $3,000 in getting this personal website set up? Well, the good thing is it's not going to even cost you that. The investment for a personal website is going to be far less than $3,000. And, I want to talk about one last thing. Again, about the personal website, things have changed. It's no longer, you see, back in the days, people would charge those crazy amounts of money, but it's not even close to $3,000. Rank for free on Google. That's the last thing I want to talk about. Last secret I'm going to leave you with. Rank for free. Now, with a personal website, you'll be able to obviously have your homepage, your blog, your about me, your gallery, all that good stuff. Now, in the blog, the secret that I'm going to leave you with, and this is maybe the most important secret besides the GMB and the social, I mean, these are all, you need to implement all of these. But now, on your blog, you title home deals in your town, homes for sale in your town, real estate agent in your town, and you change the town name. And you don't want to target the Miami, New York. The competition is too fierce. People are paying hundreds of dollars a day to show up on those ads. Number one, you don't want to target those because you're going to be buried. You're going to be buried. What you do is you target the smaller towns. Go and type in LGM marketing group, marketing group in Sorrento, Florida. I'm going to be number one all day long because it's a small town. And this is a strategy I am going to tell you to do. You go and in your blog, and this is completely free. Once you get your website all set up, you can just go in and just take the time, write the blog and write real estate agent in, and write a short, I don't know, 600 to 1,000 word little blog post where you talk about the area, the town, and within it, the secret is you type in the name of the town several times. You want to do it maybe 5-6 times. You put it in the title, and you put it within the body of the blog, of the writing. You write the town name and the keyword, real estate agent in, home deals in. Excuse me, I'm almost done. So you do that, and the computer, the Google algorithm is going to know that that blog post is about real estate agent in. And when somebody goes and types in real estate agent in whatever small town outside of the big metropolitan area you think of, your blog post is going to show up. Your website is going to show up. And this is completely free. You don't have to pay for ads. You don't have to pay for anything. You're going to be telling the algorithm, hey, I am the best resource. And the beautiful thing is nobody's doing this. The real estate agents, the high-end real estate agents, the 1%ers, the ones that are getting that money, they have the money to pay to be on number one in the big town. The lead agencies have the money to pay to be in number one by paying for it. I'm just telling you secrets to go around it without having to pay. So you get that blog post and you target the other smaller areas and you start building that money. You start building that money because you're getting those clients that they don't have the time to deal with, right? You're targeting smaller towns around the big town. Now you start getting these commissions. You're getting 1, 2, 3, 4 commissions a week. You are killing it. You are doing extremely well. And now you say, I'm ready to attack the big dogs, the 1%ers. But that's a video that we'll make for another time. That's a conversation that we'll have another day. Right now, you need to implement these. Target the smaller towns for free with the blog post. Google my business. Get that set up for free so that when people say real estate agent near me, home dealers near me, you can show up. Social media, you can run some ads on social, take them to your lander, convert, look like a pro, have your website on your personal website on your business card. So that way when you leave a business card with somebody who wants to sell that $2.2 million listing, they see you even have a personal website, and they're deciding which real estate agent they're going to go with, and you're the only one with a personal website, or it'll just eliminate the 10 that they're deciding on to 3. At least you have a lot better chance with a personal website. It makes you trustworthy, shows that you have knowledge, knows what you're doing. It shows a sense of professionalism for your brand. So all the way around, it is a good idea for you and your brand to increase your income. So again, these are things that we want to implement. Okay, so and again, the ads and rank for free are other strategies that you need to implement. But first things first, get that personal website set up with the free GMB account. Again, contact me, give me a call so I can help you increase your revenue, your commissions, your monthly commissions. We will set up your personal website for a fraction of the cost of the competition. I guarantee it, and we'll make sure to do it in a way where you will benefit. Thank you. Give me a call. Okay, so I just searched real estate agent in Miami, Florida. Let's take a look at the results. Let's see what we have here. And sure enough, right here, right on top, we've got the map pack. And Black Book Properties is number one. So let's take a Gary. Okay, you can see here, number one, it has 137 reviews, 24 reviews, 50 reviews. So we can see how important reviews are. It's just an indicator. And again, it doesn't mean everything. It's a combination of your photos, your videos, the information that you have filled out in your GMB, and your reviews is included in that. So it's not like you can just go and blast it. Believe me, I've tried it. You can't just blast a GMB with reviews and jump to first place. No, there are certain things that count more than others, and I would have to say the number one thing is content. And no, I'm sorry, take that back. The number one thing is clicks to your. So right now I just clicked on Black Book Properties. So now the algorithm says, oh, that's somebody that clicked on it. Now they're watching to see. They're saying, okay, what type of reaction is this searcher? Now if I go and I click on their website, so now I'm looking through, and believe me, Google is crawling my experience right now. They're examining how far do I go with this? Do I contact them? Do I call them? Do I email them? What am I going to do? Now, they're also watching if I back out. And now, if I back out of this and I go, and you see there's a call button, but let's just say I back out and now I'm over at the second place. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let me give them a call. And I give them a call and I click on the call button. Now, that shows Google there was something wrong with the first one. Let's go ahead and take a Black Book Properties. There was something wrong. My user experience did not like it. And I went to Gary's and I called Gary's and I ended my search. I no longer search for realtors after I ended with Gary and I called Gary. See how that works? Now, if that happens enough times, Gary will be number one. Black Book will drop. Now, if Sid Seiden starts getting more user indicators, positive ones, then Black Book will continue to fall. And that is how you rank. Okay, so it's a combination. You need to have content. You need to have your information. You need to also, the number one thing is user experience. Are they ending their click with you, or are they bouncing off of you and landing on a competitor and ending their search with them? That is the number one way of ranking. Now, there's tricks to manipulate that, but we're going to leave this information right there.